What's up, YouTubes? Hey, that Indiana guy.
You say your name right now.
Coming at you again. Today we're doing a little update. We're out at the lake again. We're gonna set this conibear. I've had this conibear sitting outside all winter. Don't really like to put it in the house. I want it to be outside and as natural as it can possibly be, even though I'm breathing on it right now. Just gonna do a little quick set of it here. It's got some dirt in it where I triggered it last time and just left it in there. Got the gloves on because it's got some surface rust, but yeah, I gotta have a tool to set this. I don't know how well you can see it, but I gotta squeeze it closed. Okay, so I just squeeze that together. All right. Now there's a safety latch right here, keeping my hands away from it. Put that safety latch on that side. Release it right there. Go to the other side. Like this. Put that dude on. Like that. Dual safety. Safety latch on that side. Let it go. Alright, now that both the safeties are on, I'll flip it this way so that the safeties won't gravity feed open. Now I've got a hold of it. Squeeze it around like that. And it is set, ready for transport. And we will be trying to find us a good place to set it. So before I go too much further, I just want to say that I am trapping these beavers because they are absolutely destroying private property. Like, if you haven't seen my other videos, check them out because it's bad. These guys really need to go. They are literally making this dam. They're going to literally destroy not only the trees, but they are destroying the property itself. The dam is eroding because of it. It's caused the downspout. The downspout doesn't work at all. They've got it stopped up completely. The water level is so high that it's running over in two different places. There's like a ravine kind of a thing that the water is cut out because of it. And I mean, it's literally eroding the dam away. Eventually, if left unkept, this lake will be no more. So it's going to eventually erode the entire dam, and I mean, it'll just drain. It's gotten bad right now, but hopefully we can stop that progress. So I'll get back to you. We got this set. One thing about trapping is it's a lot like hunting. You can hunt all you want, but if there ain't no animals around, you got to know where to go. So we're going to try to find us a good spot where the beavers frequent. So, all right, so we're coming up on our first trail cam here in a second. Water stalled. It's been, I don't know, about a week since I was up here last. I brought the last video. We brought the block of that big cube up here. See what the animals think of that. Well, I'm here to tell you, they absolutely love the cube because that dude is gone. I don't see where they've drug it off anywhere, but man, I can't believe that. We're gonna have some great footage. Looks like they've enjoyed my salt block too. I knew they'd like it. But yeah, I don't see nothing around. No signs of that mineral block at all. I don't know what's up with that. Huh. Well, hopefully we got some videos worth watching. All right, this isn't the spot that I had thought that I was going to put it, but this is where he's working right now. You know, obviously, he's cut that down. He's been back, and he has skinned the bark off of it, chewing on it. Came in and out right there. This may be a great spot, but I see some of the limbs down there that he's right there from this tree. So he's went around and I don't know, dragging them up over there. Let's go check it out and see, because they're right off over there in the distance. See if I can zoom in too much. Is their den. So I'm gonna walk over there and see the den. I gotta go out and around. Yeah, he's getting ready to cut that tree down there too. Yeah, he's already got a bunch through here. You can see all the little ones here that he's gotten before. There's one back over there that's fairly fresh. These are all old. Yeah, that one there he's taken down really recently. There's one right beside it too, a little one. So he's got two there recently. Looks like he's walked around this tree enough to wear a path. But yeah, there's one there that's fairly recent. Yeah, he's been working up through here. These are all recent too. There's another one there. The whole tree's gone. Right there, another one there. Looks like he's working this. Very recent. I'm gonna go check out. It's gonna be either trap right here where he's working or trap where he's taking them. So let's go see what the den looks like before we decide. All right, so we're coming up on the den right now. So this is where he's taking it. All this food and limbs and things, the smaller pieces. He's not using to build. Yeah, you can see a piece right here he's got. That's fresh. That wasn't in my last video. I believe that was what it was. Yeah, you can see some fresh stuff up there. In the front, he's laid a couple on the top of his entrance there, but yeah, I don't think I'm going to trap here. The problem is, he's definitely coming here. He's definitely bringing them and storing them inside, but what he's doing is coming down, floating it all the way around, whatever he's taking, coming around and going underwater right there and coming up, because the entrance to this is underwater. So yeah, he's taking it underwater. There's very little sign right here above ground. He has been up here, but there's nothing terribly wore down right here. He's not actually getting in on the ground very much here at all. So I need to have the trap in the water, but I also need to be able to reach it. It'd be pretty sweet if I could get it down in the entrance of this den, but yeah, I don't know about all that. I don't even know where the hole's at. It's probably pretty far underwater. Yeah, so we're gonna head back over here and put it in the other spot, because I know he's coming up out of the water over here to get the trees. Yeah, so I'll just walk and talk here a little bit as I'm walking back. But yeah, I've posted before, you know, a lot of the damage that he's done and the legalities involved in me trapping him. It's private land. And this is definitely well documented that he's destroying this place. So I have got two before last year. Thought that I got them all. Here's some fresh stuff he's doing. Obviously coming up through here. I don't remember that being on my last video there. I think it's a fairly new one. But yeah, they're definitely destroying this place. There's an older one there. You can really tell right now the difference of what it looks like, how easy it is to see how fresh it is. Like that one's got bright, fresh cuttings. I mean, it looks like just raw wood. Whereas this one here, you can see how dark it is. And the sawdust and everything, I don't know what you call it, or he'd shoot it down. It's aged, it's grayed. You can see this not fresh. You can see this very obvious that it's beaver. So yeah, that other one's an old one. Here's another old one here. He's not even using the main trunk of the tree, just leaving it lay. He pulled the smaller branches and eating those. Yeah, gosh, he's gone 30 yards up into the woods easily. Up as far as that right there. There's one fairly recent one right there. But yeah, he's having to get a little farther away to get to the easy stuff. The smaller ones, the weather being so bad all winter, he's ate up his supply, so he's got to go for the easy stuff. So, all right, well, I'm gonna work on this set and maybe do a little explaining how I'm gonna set it. First off, I need to figure out exactly where he's coming in and out. There may be multiple spots. There are. Look, there's some little limbs that he's dropped on the way in the water. So yeah, he's coming in and out right here. You can see a little place. I think mostly he's coming in and out right here, because you can see a little path going straight to it. Path of least resistance. All right, so I'm going to set up right here. All right, so I'm going to need some sticks. That's not a problem with beavers. Gather up a few of these. Now, we always want to be very careful about how we handle the trap, because it's the biggest trap you can buy at Bass Pro locally, but it will jack you straight up. You get it. It's got a double spring on it. I'm gonna set it out here in the water. About like that. All right, so I put sticks down through the middle of the springs. Broke that one off. Stick them down in the mud. To hold it upright. Again, this trap's got dual safeties. Both the safeties are on, and the trigger is set. Just broke that one off too. All right, so I'll stick a couple of them in there so don't move around. More sticks. A couple of them in there like that. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is put some sticks around it. Maybe take this old piece of log, put there. Take some of these things. So what I'm trying to do is create a funnel. So I see that he's come down, he's walked straight through here. So I put it right in his normal pathway. What I don't want him to do is come up here and go, oh, what's that? And walk around it. So I'm trying to fence him out. Make it a little more difficult to go around. Now when these springs go off, they're going to open this way, so I don't want to put anything in front of the springs. This is my chain right here. Take a little bit smaller stick. I need one smaller than that to run through my chain. Keep it from dragging off. If I got a bad trick, if I got a bad set, keep it close. All right. Take one of these. Break this dude off a little bit. All right, lay that dude in there like that. You just don't want it drifting off and getting in my trap. Now, you always want to try to, or you always hope that you're going to get it as he's coming in, that he doesn't come in down there somewhere else, come back down and hit it from this way, because if he does, he's probably going to have a stick in his mouth. He's got a stick in his mouth, that's going to trigger my trap. We don't want that. All right, now this one here I'm going to put in out here to stake my trap. Actually, I'm going to find a green one for that. There's some green ones over here. Be right back. All right, I got me a green one. Still got some old leaves on it. I want a green one so it don't snap off too easy. That goes to the chain to stake it out. Stick it way down on the ground. Oh, something I didn't mention is anytime you're working with a big calabash, you need to bring your trap setter. Worst thing that can happen is if I'm out here messing with it and it goes off. If I get in it, get hung up in it, I can't get it off. I have to have this tool to get it off. So, yeah, I need to have this tool with me just in case it does go off. Also, if it has a bad, a false strike, I need to be able to reset it. Okay, there, I just knocked my triggers, or my safeties off. Knocked them loose. They were pretty tight, which is good. Okay, my little tongs on my trigger look good. Flicking the safety off right now on this side. Safety off on this side. Now we're all set. Now, if it was summertime, I could take some greenery in there and really disguise that real good, but I mean, there just literally is nothing. It's just all sticks and dead leaves, and if I did try to green it up, it wouldn't look as natural. So, I'm trying to throw a little bit of stuff in here to maybe funnel him in a little better. There we go. Big old stick. All right. Now let's go check our trail cams. It's pretty. Everything's nice and thawed out. It'll be a long time before it gets warm though, because not much sunlight gets down in here. And also it's just now the first part of March. So we got a little while before it does get warm. Yeah, he's still chewing on that same tree. My little experiment I've been doing doesn't work. Thought if I peed on the tree, it might deter him. He's still going at it, man. If anything, it may have encouraged him. Yeah, you can see the fresh stuff on top of the old stuff. He's just been working that one as a hobby. So check his camera. Yeah, there's that hole again I was looking at last time. My stepdad said it could be muskrats. There's some giant big old turd. Look at that dude. What is that from? Coyote? There's another one right there. Huh. I mean, it's big for just coming across the woods. All right, what I'm gonna do, take that piece of bark, throw it right there. Take that piece of bark. That's what it looks like. See what it looks like when we come back. All right, I'm gonna check this other camera. It's funny, I didn't think that they actually cut down any kind of softwoods, but look at that. Dude took down a little spruce tree. That's definitely new. So, get out of this loud stuff. Yeah, so I just checked that trail cam, the one right there on the dam. I didn't get invited to the party, but they had something kind of shindig because they had 395 pictures on it. Well, not pictures, sorry, videos. So, anxious to see what happened there. Probably got like 3 hours of tree blowing. We'll see. All right, so I got her set. I'm back. Got my trail cam up. Got a good wide view of it, angled down. Last thing I was gonna do before I picked up my set, my glove, was I was gonna put a little scent on it. I got a little thing of this scent supposed to attract them, but I messed up and grabbed the wrong one. So I'm gonna come back and check this every day. I'm off next week for a week, so I'll be back and maybe I'll get some updates going. And tomorrow I'll bring it scent out, put a little scent on a stick in front of it. So might just catch him traveling around working. I mean, I think the main thing is you just put it where they travel and they hit it. So, all right, so I just checked I call it the dock camera, I guess. It's by the boat. And so we had 32 on it. So most of these videos is squirrels. That's why you don't see me posting no 32. I don't bore you to death anyway. 400 pictures of squirrels, but that's the one I got. Last time I got a couple of coyotes on it. Got a bobcat on it. All right, so I'm going to end this video here, but before I do, I just wanted to show you my ultimate squirrel gun. I built it as the ultimate squirrel gun, but it was before I had my suppressor. This is a Raven 22 suppressor. It's actually a Ruger 1022. It's got a full quartz and carbon fiber barrel, Vortex, just a cheap Vortex scope, Crossfire 2. It's got that Hogue thumb hole stock. If you're looking to build a pretty gun, don't use the Hogue stock. It gets very scratched up very easy. Every little thing makes a scratch in it, like as you're in the woods, but it is very rubberized. It's also pretty heavy, which is why I think it's not really the ultimate squirrel gun. Speaking of squirrels, you're out of season. So yeah, I was just gonna fire off a couple of shots with it. I've actually got, I can't remember what I've got in. I think these are mini mags. You can't really tell by looking. Looked at them earlier. The other big old hollow point. So these are hypervelocity shell actually, so they're not subsonic. So, but they're still really quiet. So that one didn't cycle. Good old 22. Yeah, but it definitely hit too. It just didn't go off. So, all right, through the magic of editing, I'm gonna go ahead and load this dude with my good ammo, my accurate ammo, what I hunt with. I had those mini mags in there because I've been testing it. So this is what it shoots the best. These are CCI standard velocity 22s. They're just regular old CCIs. Although it does say target. So yeah, I went to Bass Pro and bought literally a box of every 22 that they had. I didn't care what it was. I just wanted to make sure that it would cycle, and not only cycle, but I wanted to make sure that it was accurate. So mostly accurate. A lot of those subsonics are really tough to cycle in a 1022. So I had trouble with some of the really low velocity ones. So what's really cool about these is their standard velocity. So it advertises 1,070 feet per second, which where we're at is 1,150 feet per second. It's the sound barrier. So if you're not familiar with velocities and all that stuff, 1,050 feet per second is below the sound barrier. So that means it doesn't have a sonic boom when it breaks the sound barrier. And on a 22, that's very distinct. When you shoot a 22, really you don't necessarily hear. What's louder than the bullet going off is the sonic boom, that crack. That's why a 22 sounds like a big crack when it goes off. You're actually hearing that bullet break the sound barrier. So, and as long as you keep it below this, at 1,150 feet per second, it won't have that crack. So these are really quiet. I'm gonna put hopefully this thing's working good. But I just got this little lapel mic doodad going. I'm gonna take the lapel mic and I'm gonna put it, let's hook it to the side of my scope here, so we can get right up on the gun and hear it. This is what you hear. It's literally, you hear the crack, the bolt cycling. Probably the loudest thing is the impact of the bullet. I don't know if you can hear that impact, but it's pretty substantial. You can hear that snap, snap. So it seems like I shoot every time I shoot. You can just see my back. But yeah, it's really quiet. And it also is very reliable in this gun. So all right, I'm gonna load her up. I don't like to leave with an empty magazine. Load her up and head out of here. Come back tomorrow sometime. Maybe have baby home with me tomorrow. Should be off tomorrow. So, all right, till next time.